Nice of this dude to put the music up. Jesus Christ. Man, oh man. Let me do this here before we start the show. Let's see, what are the Cup, New York? Let's see what. There we go. I think we should officially be live. I'm gonna get a burr. Dude hasn't put the music on all day. But when he sees me across the ocean, he turns that son of a gun on. I don't even know what some of the Spanish music's. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, 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 welcome. For all you watching around the world, welcome to the #1 trending channel on YouTube when it comes to cooking. And for all of you, I'm going to say this. We're going to drink a beautiful amount of whiskey. We're probably going to try to empty one of them out. I'm going to try to empty out one of these. We're also going to be drinking some burr. Shout out to the men. The men were the first ones to chat in the chat room today. So, for the men, I will say, here we go. Let's pick. We're not going to do pink. Pink is for the ladies. You guys should know that. Here we go. Let's pop this open. Beautiful. And let's make sure. Let's start by doing this, okay? Here we go. I gotta drink the rest of that. Okay, let's put this over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Oktoberfest. We're gonna start the stream off good. Yes, I'm learning more and more how to pour a good beer. For all of you watching, remember it is October 2024 in the USA. And officially, Oktoberfest are flooding your liquor stores. Get yourself an Oktoberfest if you haven't. Make sure if you haven't got yourself an Oktoberfest, there's a lot of Oktoberfests out there. Get yourself some, relax, enjoy the weekend, and for all of you watching on this stream, you guys already know what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cheers with all of you in the chat room, everybody's in the chat room. I'm going to give a huge shout out to the first one in the chat room today. First one in the chat room today was Joe Waters. Joe Waters, huge shout outs to Joe Waters, one of the first ones in the chat room today. Here we go, Joe Waters, give you a shout out. And let's say for all of you watching, welcome. We made it to another, this son of a gun. This piece of dirt, this guy, he lives his life annoying me. You hear that? Shoot, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're #1. Let's drink this up. Oh, that's good. Okay, so on this stream, huge shout outs to everybody in the chat room. So today I decided I was going around. I went into the store knowing what I'm going to buy. This guy, why I got to put it louder though? I'm not trying to listen to this music though. I ain't trying to listen to this music. This guy thinks he's funny. Well, what a funny guy. Anyways, point the matter is, USDA choice, yes, USDA choice. And if you see the marbling on this marbling's really good. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened with this. We're doing some New York strips. These are New York strips. But before I talk about these New York strips, I will say, I went in to get churrasco, okay? I went into the store to buy churrasco. I bought the churrasco. I mean, I didn't buy it, but I had it in my hands. I'm walking out. I go by this section. There was stacks and stacks of these, stacks and stacks of these. Now, I'm going to say this before I even picked it out. Remember, when you're shopping for whiskey, you should do the same. Look around, look for the whiskey you want. And at the end of the day, if they don't have the whiskey you want, look around and see which is good, which is not. Point of the matter is, price. Always no prices with your whiskey. Same thing goes with meat. So, the price on the meat, look at the price. Beautiful. 34, 29. These are big boys, big boys. Anyways, I was walking out and I saw a stack of these New York strips. But all of them weren't good. They weren't all good. The butcher didn't cut them all good. When I saw this one, I saw the marbling on this, and I said, wait a minute. I saw some marbling on these New York strips. Let me just say this. If you're not getting USDA Prime, you're not going to see that marbling. You're going to see, for USDA choice, sometimes you will say good marbling, and if you do find good marbling, that's a good piece of meat. So, I said, you know what? I'm just going to throw back the churrasco. I went, just threw it back, and then I got this instead. So for all of you watching, we're going to do this right now. And I already pumped this open, so let's start moving this. We're also going to drink some whiskey on the stream. I'm not really sure if I'm going to tell you I'm going to drink Garrison Brothers. Garrison Brothers really knocks me out, but I will be finishing up, hopefully, a little bit of my Pure Kentucky. You guys know I have a lot of bottles of those. I also have a lot of bottles of these. Boom! Store picks. I'm going to dive into this. One of my favorite bottles. I hope by the end of the year, maybe I could empty this one out. I have a lot of these Joseph Magnus. And on the stream, we're going to be using extra virgin olive oil. This is going to be for my salad, also for my potatoes that I think I'm probably going to do. And for all of you watching, I do recommend you. This company is really good. So here we go. Let's start moving some of this out of the way. And let's put this on, baby. Here we go. Let's put this on. So here we go. I'm going to cut this open. Boom. Look at that. We're going to cut that open. Oh, that's good. There we go. Let's cut this open right here. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. First off. Put this right here. Oof. Looking good. Let's put another one right in here. Saturday. I can't stand Saturdays. But you know what? I said, you know what? Miami Hurricanes are playing football. Yes, Miami Hurricanes are playing. So I'm going to do something nice. But look at how beautiful this piece is. I mean, I can't wait. I got a mosquito on me. Got your ass. Sucking my blood. Man, I got the mosquito. Yes. Finally, the mosquito has been biting me. I got his ass. Anyways, the point of the matter is, don't forget to hit that like button if you have. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. First thing you're going to do, never wash your meat, okay? Never wash your meat. I shouldn't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud in public, but don't wash your meat, okay? What you want to do is you want to pat it down. Okay, that's what you want to do. You're going to pat it down. This guy hasn't played music all day. And he's looking at me. What a... Man, these guys, I swear to God. Miami, we have the rudest people in the entire nation. The rudest people in the entire nation. Let's just put it this way. Today I was driving. Every time you drive, don't put your blinker on, okay? In Miami, you cannot put your blinker on. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. One thing, if you're turning on a red light in Miami, you got to put your blinker on. But if you want to get in front of somebody in Miami, do not put your blinker on. The moment you put your blinker on, they're gonna go from 20 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour just so that you don't get by. And you know what? It's like a competition. It doesn't matter how old you are here in Miami. It's a competition between older men and older women. It's crazy, the amount of competition. Today I saw so much BS First off, let me just say this today. When I went to go buy this at the store, there I parked. As soon as I parked, I parked far away. I parked so far away. I don't want nobody next to my brand new beautiful truck. So I don't want nobody next to me. I parked far, far, far. As soon as I'm walking, there's no cars around me, my friends. No cars. This is Miami. No cars around me. And then just one of the most junkiest old cars just comes out of the world. I'm like far away. I'm probably like maybe 50 feet away at this point. 50 feet away. I turn around and I see a car parking right next to me. There's literally no cars next to me. I don't know why that guy parked next to me, but the guy decided to park next to me. Another thing. Walking into the store, it's a competition to get in front of me. I don't understand. Like, they're not giving away steaks out there. As I'm walking to the front door, everybody's just running in front of me. Like, come on, man. That's how it is in Miami. It's like a competition. So, anyways, we're gonna start off by doing this. Put a little bit of this on here. I think I did the other side too, right? Yeah, this side is good too. This side is good too. Let me take some of this out of the way. I think this side is good too. But it's a competition for everything out here. It's crazy. You really have to be on your toes out here, and you can't get frustrated. I got frustrated today, which is no big deal. But today, a couple other things happened at the stores, and one of the things that happened that I had to bring it up. One of the things that happened, just be motivated for what I say, okay? Sometimes, gentlemen, you have to walk away from certain situations. You just have to walk away from certain situations. Some lady skipped me in line today when I wasn't looking. And I wasn't looking because I was looking at my phone for a second. She skipped me in line, and I told her that I was next in line, but it's okay. I told her, I go, you can take my spot. It's okay. She goes, no, take my spot. I didn't know. I said, you take my spot. It's okay. I'm pretty sure you knew. Pretty sure you knew I was next. So then she goes, no, you take it. And then I go, no, you take it. It's okay. It's all right. So I start to walk away, and she goes, thank you. I go to her. Just walking away because I'm gonna go walk away to the other aisle. So then she goes, thank you. I go, don't thank me. Thank the guy that's gonna hit you in your rear bumper later on today because you decided to try to skip me. And then she looked at me with the mouth open, and I just go to the other aisle, just wait because I still need to do some stuff on the phone. So I'm very patient. But one thing I can say is, now this is a little rant, okay? I do know a lot of you don't like rants. In Miami, it's very competitive, very competitive, very competitive. One thing I can't stand in Miami, it's a new trend now. New trend. I think I got another mosquito. Nope. New trend in Miami. Here's a new trend. So officially, when you're at the line, which today I decided, you know what, I wanted to take my anger out a little bit. I decided, let me put this over here. I was at a four-way lot. I'm in front of the lot. And this happens in Miami. So if you guys, anybody ever comes to Miami, you better be ready for a lot of rude people. So, light turns green. Okay, so here we go. Light turns green right here. Boom, like that. Light turns green. Boom. All right, that's like 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, and then I gotta hit my shoe onto the gas pedal, my foot onto the gas pedal. Right? Give me some time. It didn't even take a second. The light was green. The guy in back of me is already honking. And what did I do? I put it in reverse. Mind you, I have a truck and he has a Mercedes. I put it in reverse. And then I could see his hands like that. All right, see his hands like that. Now he's honking. Now he's getting me all riled up. That's getting me all rattled up. As a matter of fact, I'm getting rattled up thinking about this. It's getting me all rattled up. Then I put it in park. And I open the door. I get out of the car. And I just look at him. I look at him, standing there. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you know, he knows what he did. He knows what he did. No patience. And then he goes like that with his hands. He goes like that with his hands. He goes like that with his hands, and he just swerved out of my way and just went around. But you have to be careful, gentlemen. If you come into Miami, you have to understand. In Miami, you're surrounded by a bunch of rude people that most of them aren't born here in Miami. There's a lot of new people here in Miami lately, as of lately. So I do know that a lot of you come to Miami, you think it's a paradise, and then you run into the worst waitress ever, and that waitress, she spits on your food, she dropped your food, she complains because you don't give her a 30% tip. I mean, you're going to see a lot of that in Miami. Everything on TV isn't what you think, but we do have a lot of good-looking people here in Miami. I will say that. I'm good-looking. Everybody's good-looking. Even the ugliest people out here are good looking. They're really, I just don't know how to explain to you how good looking a lot of people are out here. The ugliest people are good looking. You know what that is? The ugliest people are good looking. I'm talking about, you could go to the casino, or the biggest casino, the ugliest people are the best. You're like, wait a minute, that dude is ugly, but look at him. He looks cool as hell. Look at him. You'll see like a woman, ugly woman, but she's just dressed up so cool. It's like, man, that's a bad girl. She's not bad looking. She's there's something about her. And I'm just gonna say that's how it is in Miami. But yes, today I was ready to hit somebody in the head. You know, sometimes if you're a man, sometimes you do have to fight. I've been in a lot of fights when I was, matter of fact, last fight I got into was, I think it was maybe 10 years ago, maybe 9 or 8 years ago, something like that. But I can say officially, gentlemen, if you have testosterone, you come to Miami, be careful. Be careful what you do. Don't expect it to be 5-star. Okay, don't expect it to be 5-star Miami. You hear this music over here? Well, I'm across the ocean. Across the ocean, did you hear? Just the guy himself. He's very envious. He's very envious that I'm probably cooking. He probably could, look, he's put it louder. He just put it louder. But he's very envious. And those guys are what you call, here in Miami, they call them machistas. Machistas is what they call them. Machista is a guy that he tries to outstunt like other guys. And he, what's the word? I don't even know how to explain it. But you have to really come to Miami to see what that means. Oh, here we go. Here's another thing. Here's another word. When there's women involved, when there's women involved in a certain group, they try to stand out. And that guy wasn't playing the music, okay? And that guy is literally like 120 yards away, 120 yards. And he's looking at me. And he's looking at me without a shirt on. Dude, I'm about to take off my shirt. Man, these dudes are crazy. Anyway, the important matter is, here we go. Let's start seizing this before I lose track of my life. Here we go. Let's put this over here. Kinders. First thing we're gonna do is kinders, okay? There you go, Kinders, baby. Shout out to Kinders. You're using that. Let's drink a little bit of this for all of you watching around the world. Don't forget to hit that like. Oh, hit that like button if you haven't already. Up here, subscribe if you haven't. Up here, do. Hit that like button. Tap the screen a couple times if you haven't already. Here we go. Cheers. Miami Hurricanes. Shout out to the Miami Hurricanes. They're going to win. They're going to win the national title. They're going to win the national title. Yes. If you think any other team's going to win it, you're wrong. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of salt on here, okay? A little bit of salt. This is barbecue salt. I like to use this. I like to use this for my New York strips. Now, New York strips, you know who taught me about New York strips? Long time ago, the Jewish community, which I will say that the Jewish community, they love New York strips. Love New York strips. Also, I will say it's one of the more popular things that I've ever known the Jewish community here in Miami. To really just say, a New York strip is the best. I knew it wasn't the best. I always knew ribeye was amazing. I always knew ribeye was the best. But they would tell me, look, you got to do this with Worcestershire. You got to do this with a little bit of horseradish, a little bit of this and that. That's when I was a younger guy. But I'm going to say this. We're going to flip this around. And before we flip this around, we're going to put that pepper. Now, my native friends, now I'm talking about Jewish community here in Miami. My native friends, most of my native friends, New York strip is the last thing they eat, okay? New York strip is the last thing they eat. My native friends here in Miami, their favorite piece of steak is filet mignon. Filet mignon is their favorite piece. So for all the natives, shout out to all the natives out here. We have a lot of natives in Miami. So here we go. Let's put this over here. My Hispanic friends, when I was growing up, they didn't know about New York strip. My Hispanic friends did not know about New York strip. All that they would make is thin, very thin steaks. They call them, I think it's called palomilla. I used to think they're having some pigeons. They're eating some pigeons. But my Cuban friends, when I was growing up, they were like that thin steak, and it's a waste of time and money. But New York strip it's really good if you cook it right. Okay, cook it right. Make sure to season your New York strip. Look how thick this is. Okay, now this one, if you thought I bought this one at Publix, I didn't buy this at Publix. Okay. There's only a couple wholesale places in Miami. There's Costco. There's also BJ's, and those are the two that I recommend. Recently, in the last, couple years, they told me about, it's called Sam's Club. I didn't know Sam's Club existed if it wasn't for somebody recently to tell me that Sam's Club existed. And Sam's Club, I think in Texas, because April O'Neil in the chat room, she said that they have Sam's Club. I personally don't know how good Sam's Club is. I personally think that if you have the option to buy a membership at a wholesale place, do not get Costco. Costco is a waste of money. I'm sorry to say, if you guys have that Costco card, it's a waste of money. You got to get a BJ's card. If you have BJ's wholesale in your area, it's going to be a lot cheaper, and not also a lot cheaper. At the end of the day, you're going to get great cuts like this. I'm purchasing this for, let me just show you what I'm paying at the wholesale. Here we go, let me show you. Okay, so you saw there, I paid $34 for these amazing pieces. $34 for these big, amazing pieces. You see how thick they are? In Costco, because I went to Costco, obviously, to see if they were good prices. In Costco, something like this will cost you probably $75, and I think that's a ripoff. And people that go to Costco, I don't think they realize the prices that are supposed to be. If you have Publix, if you live in Florida and you have Publix, you're better off going to Publix than Costco. Costco is for the people that have large families. So if you do have, maybe you have 5 kids, 6 kids. If you have 6 or 5 kids, go to Costco. I'll tell you that right now. I don't have any kids. The only kid I have is inside. He's a monkey inside. He's a little monkey. But if you have 5 kids, 4 kids, Costco, I tell you, I think Costco will be the place. Costco will definitely be the place that I tell you probably, you know what? It's worth it. But personally, if you're in the USA and you think Costco is going to save you money, as a matter of fact, you're not saving money. You're just getting bulk. They're giving you bulk, and they're taking out 15%, which you could go to some of the other stores and get almost the same thing for maybe 2 pieces. So don't believe all that hype of Costco. I've already went to check out filet mignons a long time ago, briskets and everything, and it's really I don't understand how the American dream is revolving around stuff that other people like. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that people around the world can get blind by something. Just because your friend is telling you, hey, you got to get that Costco card, I save like $100 every visit. He's not saving $100. I'm saving $100 every visit by going to the certain spots. Anyways, we're going to put this over here. This is going to be to end this here. Okay, beautiful. So I have 3. I'm gonna have one for today, other one for tomorrow morning. The next day, this is gonna be really good. I do recommend it. Why is this guy? Oh, come on! Want to hear that? Man! What's wrong with this guy? Anyways, point of the matter is, here we go. Look, he put it lower. Thank the Lord. He put it lower trying to find out where it is. It's me, sucker! Anyway, let's drink this up. Trying to figure out who's the person. It's me, sucker! Me! Anyways. Look, man. I don't think I've met anybody with high testosterone like me. I've always been a leader of all my teams. We've always been number one. I'm going to tell you this. Thank the Lord that I didn't go to football. If I went to football, maybe I might have been 2-0 with the concussions. Yes. 350 million in the bank account and not make it over 70 years old. You know what? That is not an American dream. That is not an American. What I'm living right now is an American dream. Man, come on. That's right. Shut your ass up. Anyways, got some birds out here. I had to shut them up. Anyways, here we go. We're going to put this sideways, yes? One of the main things you're going to have to do here is do this. Okay, so let's start putting this over here. Boom. Look at the perfection. Look at the perfection on this. Look at this, man. That is amazing. So what I'm going to do is, on the sides, I already put salt on both sides, okay? This is perfection. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this creamy steakhouse seasoning on the sides. Now, for some of you that do not know, Don Shula Steakhouse, it was one of the more popular steak places here in Miami. And what they did was Back in the days, back in the days, what they did was if you ordered the biggest steak possible, if you ordered the biggest steak possible at Don Shula's, yeah, Shula Steakhouse in Miami, and you ate it all. I'm talking about a big boy, big boy. If you ate it all right on the spot, they would give it to you for free, and they would take a photo of you and put it on the wall. And for all of you, that's always been the thing here in Miami. You know, you're enjoying football. You want to go to the Shula Steakhouse. I know I had one of our good YouTubers that came through here recently. I think it was Time to Musk Up. If you haven't followed him, he does very good fragrance videos. Now he's a little bit down to earth. So what I mean down to earth, he's a little bit what's the word? He does videos when he wants to. And he's pleased with doing his videos. But Time to Musk Up, he was here. Yes, I believe yesterday in the chat room or the day before. He said he went to this place called Root Chris. Root Chris, it's the best steakhouse in Miami. And Root Chris is probably the worst steakhouse in Miami. If I was to give it from the 1 to the 5 star, Root Chris, it's a 2. It's a 2. The only thing they do good is sides. They serve you, they attend you right, they give you good wine because they have all the wine there. Root Chris can give you a good dessert. But Root Chris in Miami is, I'm going to say, it's nothing close to a 5 star. Okay, they can overcook your meats. Most of the guys, again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to have to say this again. There's a lot of dudes that got those chef job positions at a lot of restaurants here in Miami and maybe in your city too, ever since 2020. It has changed everything. And I'm going to say this, before I rip Root Chris anymore, get yourself your own steak. If you have to buy it from Publix in Florida, or if you go to Kroger and they have a steak in your, don't go to Walmart and get a steak. But if you get a good steak, make sure if you cook it right, I'm going to say this, if you cook it right, it's going to be better than any restaurant that you've ever been to. I want to preach that to a lot of you because I do know that a lot of you see me eat very good all the time. And there's a reason why I eat good, okay? I do have a lot of, what's the word? My IQ level is really high, and I've always known that if I eat meat, I supply my brain with a little bit of, how can I say, energy. So meat to me is a superfood. There's a lot of people that say the meat isn't a superfood, but it is a superfood, and I will always stand by that. It's going to be always a superfood for me. But make sure, do not overcook it. Don't overcook this son of a gun, okay? Make sure not to overcook this son of a gun. So here we go. And if anybody's vegan, it's unhealthy to be vegan, okay? I learned that from a friend of mine. He was vegan all his life. And I officially found out that he almost passed away a couple years ago. Vegan is not healthy. Be careful with your nutritionist. We do have a nutritionist in the chat room too. So for all of you that do not know, Jason Kane is a great nutritionist. You can be vegan, but you have to really start eating vitamins, and you have to really supply your body with more stuff than a regular person like me. So again, I will say that. But anyways, these are really looking beautiful. Now, there's something I do want to do too. I want to do something amazing. Now, to make something amazing, I think you guys already know. I want to do some of these potatoes, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do some potatoes, okay? And I'm going to do a small amount of potatoes. What I'm eating my New York strip with, okay? I'm going to toss some salad inside. I'm going to do some salad inside, obviously. You guys know avocado, salad, spring mix, tomatoes, olive oil, salt, pepper. Sometimes I don't put too much salt, pepper, and lime. That's what I will be putting with a little bit of rice, a little bit of carbs. And I'm going to add probably this to my meal. Potatoes are really nutritious. For some of you that don't know, this is very, very, very good for you. Let me drink this up. Let me get my pan. Okay, here we go. Let's put this in here. Let's put this in here. I'm gonna put this on the grill. Okay, so I'm gonna use a small one. Now it allows me to shorten my portions and my meals. Before I was using a big pan, and the big pan, well, I would have so much potato that I would throw away maybe a quarter of it. So I don't want to be wasted. So here we go. Let's do this. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Saturday is very hard for me. Very hard for me to stream. But I'm still streaming, okay? For all of you, we stream every day. Don't forget to subscribe up here. Subscribe up here for all the new members that are watching. That is a main thing. And up here, don't forget to hit that like button over here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to Joe Waters. Shout out to Joe Waters in the chat room. Joe Waters in the chat room. Okay, here we go. Let's start cutting this. Oh, come on! Okay, here we go, baby. Here we go. For all of you watching, boom, this is a beautiful knife. Really like this a lot. I like this a lot. Shout out to Farm Kitty. She sent me this, and she also sent, I don't know how many times I got to say it. Huge shout out to all my members that send me stuff. You guys are amazing. Again, I'm going to say this. I believe Taylor Dawn was in the stream. He sent me this. We have a lot of things here that a lot of people send me. The barbecue, beautiful barbecue, Iron Soto. And You guys are all amazing. I really appreciate all of you every day. Every day that you guys are here. I do know Saturdays are slow for us. I still stream. Just because it's slow, it don't mean church ain't open. Church is open out here, baby. Positive vibes, inspiration, motivation, and let's drink this up. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do. You think I'm done here? No, 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 no. We're gonna put beer in here. Okay. Main ingredients on here. Main ingredients on here is beer. Okay. Beer. Let's put this aside. Main ingredients here is beer. So let's put that right here. There we go. There you go. Main ingredients here is beer. You're probably asking what kind of beer. Look, you could use any beer you want to. You could use any beer you want to, but don't use stout beer. Don't use porters. Make sure to use a lager, a pilsner. Oktoberfest beer is amazing to put on here. So we're going to start moving some of this around. This looks good, yes? Beautiful. Boom, look at this. Beautiful. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. They tell me, I want to stream every day. I want to stream every day. And I'll say, I got you, baby. We stream every single day, even on Saturdays, the worst day of the week. So here we go. Mondays is the best day for all of you. If you guys don't agree, comment in the chat room. If you don't agree that Monday is the best day of the week, you just don't got the right job, my friend. That's what it is. You just don't got the right job. Joe Waters is a hard worker. He enjoys waking up in the morning. Okay? And that should be for all of you. Be inspired by people that wake up early. You are not a kid anymore, a lot of you. You are all adults. So make sure to know. Change your schedule. Make sure to be just an amazing, amazing Monday every Monday. And I'll guarantee you that your life will be a little bit different. Okay? So let's start moving this out of the way. Boom. Start moving this out of the way. Move this son of a gun. There you go. Yo, that guy needs to chill out with his music, man. Oh, him. Guy needs to chill out. Think we're good here, all right? Okay, we're gonna start drinking whiskey, okay? We're gonna start drinking whiskey. Before we start drinking whiskey, medium rare. Medium rare is the goal. Okay? Medium rare is the goal for these steaks. Medium rare. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do, okay? So I'm not going to drink any more beer. Now we're just drinking straight up whiskey. Let me wash my hands and start my robot. I have a robot inside that works for me. And it's called the Instant Pot. Shout outs to BYU. Shout outs to BYU. Shout outs to BYU. Yes, BYU. Also, Indiana. Shout outs to Indiana today. Great football game, BYU. I'm currently watching Texas Longhorns on TV. Shout outs to the Texas Longhorns. But you know what? We're gonna have to say. Let me see the score here. Before we do that, we're gonna do the barbecue now. We're gonna do the barbecue now. Let me just see the score real quick. Come on, man. Okay, Alabama 20. Okay, 20-0. Oregon 35-9. Where is that other game? What did I just scream out? BYU, real deal. That team is real deal. Texas Longhorns. They still have a chance to lose. Texas Longhorns. They still have a chance to lose. Let me exit that. Okay. They still have a chance to lose, but Alabama, ain't no way Alabama's gonna win the national title. Ain't no way. Let's go on the barbecue, baby. Let's get to the barbecue. So for all of you, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. For all of you watching, this is a Weber 26-inch Master Touch. Weber 26-inch Master Touch. Let's open up the lid a little bit. Boom. Let's clean up a little bit of this. I cleaned up most of it, but we're gonna clean it up just a tad bit, and also we're gonna open up the vent a tad bit also. Let's open up the vent just a little bit. That way we get a little bit of a spark of a flame. On this stream, we have a lot of votes. But what we need is we need to say one thing, okay? Gotta thank YouTube for giving us this platform every day. There's a lot of people that leave the YouTube platform because they're losers. But the point of the matter is, YouTube is a great platform, and if you guys are subscribed on YouTube, thank you so much for showing up, always being here, watching other channels, and being a free bird, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is a great place, great platform. I do recommend a lot of you, if you guys have a channel, post up short videos. When you post up your food short videos, put hashtag Whiskey Reaper. If you post up food videos, do whatever title you want to and hashtag Whiskey Reaper. And for all of you, it should help out with your algorithm a little bit. And for all of you watching also, I'm going to also say, we're going to clean this up very nicely. If you guys use the hashtag, don't embarrass yourselves and don't embarrass us. Make sure to do something good. Please, please, please. The last thing I want to see a hot dog with some ketchup. Do something nice. And if you're drinking some whiskey, post up good whiskeys. Okay, use those short videos on your channel or your whatever it is, and post up good. Don't post up whiskeys that I wouldn't recommend you. If I don't recommend you a whiskey, don't post it up, because you give a little bit of hype to a certain whiskey company that doesn't deserve it, or a certain bottle that I don't say is good. At the end of the day, everybody comes back to me saying that I told you. No, I didn't tell you. Elmer T. Lee was the best. Well, Elmer T. Lee is the worst from Buffalo Trace. You just have to know which I like, which I don't. And that's just what it is. But again, we're just going to clean this off here. I think this is all clean. I think we're good here. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, to start off, let's start off by putting this in the middle. Sheesh. Those potatoes. Let's put those potatoes right in the middle. There we go. Those potatoes are right in the middle. There we go. We're going to sink this in here. Wow, the guy just ended his music. What a timing to end it, right? What a timing to end the music. And for all of you watching, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is, Ripper Crew #1. You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in and always being here. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already, okay? Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't already, tap the screen a couple times if you haven't. And shout out to all the ladies, in the chat room. Anyways. This is all I'm eating today. For all the people that are new, I'm eating a couple balloons. I put some balloons to cook. Yes. And yes, I'm going to be eating some balloons, yes. Matter of fact, what do they call those things? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to open this just a little bit. Open that just a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have that there for just a tad bit. Let's start drinking a little bit of whiskey with all of you. So for all of you watching, those potatoes take a little bit of time. The steak, not too long. The steak is pretty quick, but I don't want to overdo the steak. I have a game at 7 p.m. Miami Hurricanes are going to be playing against FSU. I hope all of you do watch that game. It's going to be Miami Hurricanes against FSU. You might see some fights. Anyways, this back is up. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so let's start drinking some whiskey. Let me get a glass. I don't have a glass with me. Don't have a glass with me. Let me get a glass. Let me go get a glass. Oof. Okay, here we go. Let's start drinking a little bit of whiskey. We gotta empty some of these whiskeys out. So let's put this over here. Looks good. Okay, so what am I going to start with? What whiskey am I going to start with? Let's see. Let me start with something soft. So to start with something soft, we're going to go with Buffalo Trace. This is a store pick again. Store pick. There we go. Buffalo Trace. Holy Lord, Alabama is killing. Missouri. I gotta change that game. Wow, Alabama's killing Missouri. Let me change this. What channel do I put? There's Texas Tech TCU. No. I'm gonna put Texas game. Let's put the Texas game. I could have sworn I had that on. I guess I didn't. Here we go. Put that Texas game. Good. Okay, so here we go. Let's start to drink. Buffalo Trace real quick. Large amount of brown sugar and vanilla. I almost get, for some reason, it smells like grapes. Very nice. Let me drink this up. For some reason, it tastes today very, very grapey. Almost like grape jam, vanilla grape jam. The reason why it does taste like that is why I tell you guys whenever you're buying a whiskey, pop it open, okay? The oxidation in your whiskey will change the flavors of your whiskey. So for all of you that think this is the thing that people think. This is the thing. Let me show you. So people buy a certain bottle, like say it's like $200 or $300, right? They put it away. Remember, this is whiskey. Only way you can age whiskey is if it's still in the barrel, okay? It can only be in the barrel for you to still age your whiskey. So that means that the liquid inside would be hitting wood, not glass. Okay, this is not wine. This is whiskey. So there's a dilemma currently. There's a lot of people that don't know. If you put this on your shelf, you're not going to age this. There's a lot of people that they buy a bunch of whiskeys and they put them away. It doesn't age the whiskey. Once you take it out of the barrel, that's it. It's over. Dunzo. That's the age and that's it. That's why they have age statements on the whiskey. So again, the only way you can really change the flavor of a certain whiskey will be for you to do this. Pop it open. Okay? Let it air out. Drink it. The more you drink your whiskey, the more flavors it'll start changing. And I will say oxidation is really good for your whiskey. It's really good, especially for your low-end whiskey like this one costing me $30. Really good for this one. Also this one, Pure Kentucky. I've had this for a good amount of time. It's really good for this one too. It tastes so much better. It tastes so much better when you just have a little bit of oxidation in here. You can taste more flavors. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to drink this. And for all of you, how many of you ready? How many of you ready? I don't know how many of you ready. Are you ready for me to cook this on the barbecue? Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't got a super chat on this stream. Not one super chat. Okay? The moment that I don't get a super chat, usually, sometimes I just don't do the same stream the next week, or I don't stream the next day. And it's been months and months and months. There hasn't been a stream that I haven't got a super chat. So for all of you, I'm gonna say this right now. Shout out to all of you. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. It's time for me to drink this up. Oh man, that's good. But yeah, right now, just because there's oxidation doesn't mean it's bad. Now for you to get this whiskey to be bad, I'm going to give you a good example. Here's an example. I've had this out. I've had this one outside. You see how low it is? If you keep this outside in the heat, it has to be in direct sunlight. If you keep this outside in direct sunlight, it will get bad. But it has to be in direct sunlight. And April, there we go, April. April, thank you so much, April. Huge appreciation to April. Oh, Neil. I'm going to say shout out to April O'Neil for the rest of the stream. April O'Neil, you saved me. You saved us. You saved us the embarrassment. Thank you so much, April O'Neil. She says with a $10 super chat, happy Saturday, Ripper Crew. Wifey, she love you. As she says, and also, she also said something else. And she also said, Joe. Oh, she said, Joe. Uh-oh. She said, Joe. Joe Water says, I'll start us off on a Saturday. Reaper Crew with number one. New viewers, don't be afraid to hop in the chat or ask questions. And don't forget to sub. That's what Joe Waters said in chat. And the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Joe Waters. Thank you so much, April. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. Now, I'm going to say all of Miami's, Cosmic Kitty. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty. Cosmic Kitty with a $2 super J says, happy Saturday all. She says, hug, 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 hug. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty, for the super chat. Huge appreciation to Cosmic Kitty, Joe Waters, and April O'Neil. April O'Neil officially starting off the stream. Thank you so much. And also, I'm also going to say, you guys ready for me to start cooking this on the grill? How many of you guys ready? If you guys are ready, hit that like button if you're ready. I want to know that you guys all are ready for me to cook. Yes, I want to make sure that you all are ready for me to cook the New York strip. How is it raining? Doing this, Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane with a $5 super chat. Here we go, $5 super chat. Jason Kane says, "What up, Reaper?" Wait a minute. I'm getting so many super chats now. Wait a minute. What up, Reaper? Passed up an 18-year Knob Creek for $200 and bought an Old Forester single barrel, which is my #1 favorite. Reaper, I'm going to say this right now. Jason says, Reaper, we're #1. Yes, Reaper, yes, Jason. I'm going to say that. That was a good thing. I'm going to say this. At Knob Creek, you guys know that I love my Knob Creek 18. But the thing is, a Knob Creek 18 for you, Jason, if you haven't been drinking whiskey for a long time, I'm not saying that you haven't, but you have to appreciate the oak note on that Knob Creek 18. I have it inside, and we've been drinking it, but I appreciate that oak note. Farm Kitty, with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Let me see what she says. I think I missed it. Let me see. There we go, Farm Kitty with a $5 super chat. Huge appreciation to Farm Kitty. She says over here, love the Reaper crew. And cheers, lady, wifey, Cosmic Kitty, and the queen, Hot. She says, Hot. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for a little appreciation on the stream. I know a lot of you are OGs. Thank you, everybody, for always sending a little appreciation on the stream. Huge appreciation to all of you. So we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start cooking the steak. Let me see when this rain's gonna stop. Before the stop, here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Joseph Magnus. Here we go. We're gonna do Joseph Magnus. Let's put this over here. Joseph Magnus, one of my favorite bourbon whiskeys out there. Joseph Magnus. I hope Edgar watching, when he rewatches, hopefully I inspire him to get one of these. These are really good. Now I'm going to say this for a lot of you, okay? This goes for Jason. Because I do know that Jason currently Jason smokes cigars. Okay, if you smoke cigars, this is the perfect. If you smoke cigars, this is the perfect whiskey for you. Now, it's a little bit pricey, Jason. It's a little bit pricey. But you will appreciate this one. It does have those tobacco notes on here. And it goes good with a cigar. Here we go. Joseph Magnus, one of my favorite bottles. This is my top 10 favorite that we're having right here. Joseph Magnus, here we go. Let's drink this up. That is so good. It's almost like perfect. I can't even explain to you how good that is. That is ridiculously good. Joseph Magnus. Let me drink it again. Shout out to Jason K. Shout out to Forum Keep, Joe Waters, and April O'Neil. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much for sending a little appreciation on Saturday. I don't feel bad anymore. The last couple Saturdays, there's a couple people that saved us, like the last couple Saturdays. Over here, another super chat in the chat room. Heck yes, new member. A Big Chungus 2011. Whiskey, cigars, and steaks, man. Living the life. That's what it is. We live the life. There's a reason why we're #1 trending channel on YouTube. We're the crew. You know what time it is. We're #1. We're #1 trending channel on YouTube because We show you the American life. This is the American spirit, yes, American spirit, bourbon whiskey. This is Joseph Magnus. Now, I can't be smoking cigars on the stream because YouTube doesn't allow me, it restricts me. But I can be smoking up, yes, I can be smoking up a good amount of steaks. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready? We're going to do this. And by the way, Big Chungus 2011. Thank you so much for the $2 and welcome to the chat room. So here we go. Let's drink this up. By the way, we do drink beer and we do give huge shout outs to all our Americans. If you're not American, hopefully I inspire you to come to America and live your biggest dreams here. This is for all the Americans. Evan Williams, shout outs to Evan Williams. Shout outs to all our veterans. Yes, shout outs to Evan Williams, all our veterans. I'm going to say this. Let's put this aside. Let's put this aside. Like again. Okay, we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start cooking. Let's start cooking, baby. Let's start cooking. Big Chungus says he's from Australia. In Australia, the best meat they have is Wagyu. Australian Wagyu. Yes, Australian Wagyu. It's better than that Japanese junk. Anyways, here we go. We're about to do these I'm about to do these New York strips. New York strips. You guys ready? New York strips. Let's do these New York strips. Let's move this out of the way. By the way, I don't know if Farm Kitty's here. I know Farm Kitty's in the chat room. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for this. I think that I could pop this open. Thank you so much for this. It's so good. This is really so good. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So here we go. Let's start this thing up. Let's start this thing up. Can you guys remind me at 7 o'clock that my University of Miami football game is going to start? Because I'm going to lose track in this stream. Let's open this up. Okay, those potatoes, I got to move the potatoes a little bit. Matter of fact, we're going to put those potatoes right over here. Let's move it a little bit. Let's move the potatoes right here, baby. Oof, getting a little bit of heat. Getting a little bit of heat. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready? Let's do this. I think we good. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys see good. Here we go. First one. Let's place that right here. First one. Second one. Place that right here. Yes. Third one. Place it right here. Boom. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, baby. Beautiful. What I do usually is a learning curve for a lot of you if you haven't already done this. I close the vent all the way, okay? I close the vent all the way. So I have a vent down below. I close that vent. We have this here. Okay, we're going to keep that on here for a little bit. I have to start a little bit of a flame. If I want to start a little bit of a over here. I don't recommend that, but I did it. See, it's sparking up a little bit of flame. I don't recommend that. But it's good, it's working. Working some wonders. You don't want too much. You don't want too much on here. So, we're gonna move this around. Look at that. You don't want too much. You don't want too much action on your meat. You don't want too much action on your meat. Okay, you don't want too much action on your meat. Let me move us away over here. There you go. See how it's burning? You don't want too much action. But if you're getting action, allow it to happen. Okay, we're gonna let this rest over here. That's a lot. Oof, look at this. It's a lot of action. Look at this, that's a lot of action. We're gonna put this right here. Boom. Oh, shoot! I must burn my hand off. Holy Lord. It's a lot of action. Now, one thing when it comes to these, I'm gonna say this one thing when it comes to these. Look at this. You see that? One thing when it comes to this, you don't wanna overcook these New York strips. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna let them hang out. Let them hang out. Oof. I'm gonna put this rod in this right over here. You're probably wondering, what the heck is he doing? I'm actually trying to color up this fat. Trying to color up the fat a little bit. See the fat? Trying to color up the fat just a little bit. You see that? Did that. Good. Beautiful. I'm gonna do that to the other one. Whew. Not too in there. There you go. That's good. Whew. I'll move us away. Ooh, that's hot. I'll put this other one here too. Here we go. Oh, it's hot. Shit. Oof. That's boiling. Man, that's hot. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to close this up. And you see, look at that. Oof. Look at that. Let's close this up. Make sure that heat. Let's close that up a little bit. Whew. That is a hot boy. Okay, one thing you're gonna need You're gonna need that butter. Okay, again, this is USDA choice. You don't have to use butter, but I do recommend to use butter if you haven't. Okay, my recommendation is use butter if you haven't. So I'm gonna add a little bit of butter on here. Also, I'm gonna say this. I should take these off. I should take this off for a little bit. I should take them off. I'm gonna take them off. I don't want to overcook them. So here we go. New York strips. I'll put the butter on eventually. But for right now, let me do this. So here we go. First one. First one. Looks good. Second one. Another one looks good. And then, third one. Oops. Forgot that I had this third one. Good. Oops. I move this out of the way. And what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of butter on here, okay? So for all of you, here we go. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back. As a matter of fact, let me close this. Let's put a little bit of butter on here. Let's back up a little bit. All right. We're here. Okay. That tastes really good. That tastes really good. That tastes really good. Man. That's really outstanding. That's really, really good. But I still need to add some butter on here. I am not going to put a lot of butter. Okay, I'm not going to put a lot of butter. This is as much as I'm going to put because these are really good. These are really good as it is. So we're going to put this over here. Let's drink the rest. Let's drink the rest. Let's drink the rest of this. Cheers, cheers, all of you. Saturday, Saturday. Saturday, Saturday. You guys are amazing. Let's drink the rest of this. Oh, that's tasting more and more amazing. Every sip. Okay, here we go. Let's put that butter on the grill. And again, let me show you. Look at how beautiful this is. This is perfect. Another New York strip. Look at how it just dangles. Look at these, oof. But I need to make this even more perfect, okay? And this one's even better. Let me, look at my fingers, man. Oh, man. It's missing a little bit of butter. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the butter on there, okay? Here we go, baby. Shanaza Hoodah, New York strip, New York strip. Showing all of you how to make some good New York strip. Okay, so, ooh, it's out of the way. Ooh. There we go. Let's open this up. Yes, yes. Let's melt up that butter. Melt up that butter. I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, let that melt up. Once it melts up, we're gonna put just a little more longer the steaks. We're gonna brush them off. Let's see if we got this going. The heat is over here, so I'll put the heat over here. I'm gonna open up the vent so we're gonna get some flames. Let's open the vent so we get a little bit of flame action going. A little flame action going. What I'm gonna do is, for the meantime, while that's happening, let's just clean this off. Clean off any leftover seasoning is gonna mess up the. I think we're good. We're good. Those potatoes are looking good, by the way. Let's put those potatoes right dead center. There you go. Potatoes looking beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful potatoes. Beautiful potatoes. Look at potatoes. Look at those potatoes. Those potatoes are looking good. Okay, so the butter is getting melted. There we go. Butter is getting melted. Let's put this over here. There you go. Butter's getting nice and melted. Good. We're going to do it one by one. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to put them all. Let's put them all on the grill. Let's try to put them all on the grill. Boom. And boom. Hopefully you guys can see. Good, good, good. Get that, get that. Woo! Take that off. This one could go right here. Nice flame. Put this one here too. Make sure that fat, I like doing this because the fat on the corners, look at this, boom, straight into the fire. Straight into the fire, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oof, look at that beautiful thing. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna do the other side. Beautiful. Boom. 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 Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one too. See this? No action. We're gonna get some action for this one. Boom! And there we go, a little bit of action. Then we're gonna get more action. More action on here. That's good. That other side is beautiful. So let me move this. Over here. Beauty. There's always going to be one that's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. I think this is the one that's not going to be perfect, but again, look at this. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay, so I'm going to use the rest of this. I'll just add it to the potatoes. They're good. Let me close the vent. Good to go. Good to go. Let's drink up the rest of the whiskey. These potatoes should be done. But just in case, let me feel them. Just in case, what I'm going to do is, matter of fact, I think they're done. I figured out a way. You know what? I could move them. I'll move them over here. Four side. Close this up. We got a super chat, baby Sanchmo. I know it's baby Sanchmo because when I see that dog, it makes me realize my dog is inside too. Baby Sanchmo, here we go. I'm going to show you, baby Sanchmo, what we're doing. We out here, baby Sanchmo. We out here. That's his legendary line. He says, we out here. That's his legendary line. So I'm going to show you, baby Sanchmo. Here we go. Let me show you, baby Sanchmo, before I read the super chat. Here we go, baby Sanchmo. Let me show you. We out here, man. We out here. Look at this. Oh man, wait, time out. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look. Okay, I gotta move this. I gotta move this. Again, baby science, look at this. Oh, man. Oof. Look at this, baby. Oof. Oh. Let me lick my fingers though. Oh my God, that's perfect. That's perfect. Shout out to. I'm watching the football game. Whoops. Watching the football game. Forgot you guys were here. Whoops. Hey, movers. Vanderbilt. Oof. Vanderbilt. Today I had a couple teams. I'll tell you the teams that I had today. Started with Indiana, had Indiana. They played earlier, had Indiana, had BYU. At BYU, I also had Vanderbilt to cover. Also, unfortunately, I had oh man, I don't even want to say it. I had the team that is playing against Alabama. So I had 4 teams today. I'm gonna read it, baby Sancho. I'm gonna read it. Give me a second. Baby Sancho. I'm gonna read it right now. Let me get these sticks perfectly aligned. Now, I don't like grill-ons, if you guys don't know. Man, that's good. Okay, let me do this right now. Baby Sancho. He says, Reaper Crew, we're #1. And he also says, Joe Waters, tell him, Joe Waters, we out here, Reaper, schooler. He says, Baby Sancho, thank you so much, Baby Sancho. Johnson, Baby Sancho. Shout out to all of you, as a matter of fact. All of you are amazing. Saturdays is my worst day, so for you guys to send super chats just like Baby Sancho, usually in the weekdays, huge shout out to Who Dat. I believe it was yesterday, Friday. Huge shout out to Who Dat. But here we go. I want to just tell you guys, I want to drink another whiskey. Now we're going to let this sit a little bit. Yes, we're going to let this sit a little bit. I want to drink my pure Kentucky. Baby Sancho. This is a good one. It's different. Let me pop this open. Baby Sancho, here we go. Man, these things are going to be insane. I can't wait. Here we go. Pure Kentucky. Let's try this out. Oh, did I get the bug? Oh, that wasn't a bug. What the hell was that? That was like a piece of leaf. It's really good. Pure Kentucky. We should put this over here. We should put, you know what we should do? We should put these, elevate these. We should elevate these over here. Boom. Like that. Like that. Holy Lord. Is that who I think it is? Yes, I think that is who I think it is. Baby Sancho. Just gave out 1 membership. Thank you so much, Baby Sancho. He gave out 1 membership too. 1 membership too. Stephanie. There's a lot of people that actually watch that don't know really how to chat, and sometimes they're too shy. The chat room is a little bit intimidating for a lot of women and men too. I do recommend a lot of women to do comment in the chat room when you get your membership. And don't forget, okay, we are a good community. I've been building this up for a good amount of time. I really appreciate Baby Sancho, $5 super chat. He says over here, $5 super chat. Baby Sancho, you know what we're gonna do, Baby Sancho? We're gonna do Garrison Brothers, my friend. This is $250 bottle. We're going to do this for you. Also, if Edgar was here, he would love this. Baby Signs will find the whole super chat. He says over here, join the crew, the Reaper crew. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't. Show this man some love. Schooler! Thank you so much, Baby Sanchmo. Huge appreciation to you, Baby Sanchmo. And for all of you watching, I'm going to say this. This is a community that I've been building up. And it's very, you think it's easy. It's not easy. Today I was almost not going to even cook anything. Today I was actually going to do something else. But today I got inspired by, let me drink this up. I got inspired by Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, he goes to the gym every day. And he needs to eat something. And if you don't know Edgar, well, Jason Kane, he goes to the gym every day too. I do workouts every day, but nowadays they're not at the gym. Different kind of workouts. But the point of the matter is, you have to have leftover food. You can't just, if you're going to the gym, you can't just depend on ground turkey, okay, and salad. If you're not in a competition to bodybuild, my recommendation, eat the meat you want to, eat the salad. I have salad inside ready for me. Eat the salad you want to. I'd have tomatoes, spring mix salad inside, lime, salt, a little bit of pepper, olive oil. And again, I will tell you this. Matter of fact, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Let me take it out of my freezer so it doesn't wilt. Let me take it out of my freezer. Okay, how many of you want me to cut my piece? If I was going to cut a piece, the steak that I would pick, let me see, this is good flop, this is floppy. The steak that I would pick, I think it would be this one. But this has a good amount of bark. I think it might be this one, let me see. Which is this chef, oof. This one's good too. I think I would pick this one. This is the one I would pick. Before I pick this, or I pick anything, let me get my knife. This is already good. Over here, I got a super chat. Super chat from Baby Sanchmo. Baby Sanchmo, thank you so much. Going to pick up my sushi, Joe Waters. School up. Oh man, I haven't had sushi in a long time. Couple things I haven't had in a long time. Sushi and ribs. Yes. Let's pour this up. Garrison Brothers. Got a drink of berry? Yeah. Garrison Brothers. Here we go. I'm gonna move this a little bit just so I don't get rained on. Just in case. And move this a little bit. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully the view still looks good. Okay, I'm gonna get a knife. I'm gonna cut into this. I know a lot of you want me to cut. I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use a real knife. Let's use a real knife. Okay, here we go. Let's get our handy dandy knife. Farm Kitty, thank you so much. Let's see how this cuts. I have never used this for a New York strip. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stack this. I'm gonna stack this over here. Ooh, I'm gonna stack this over here, as a matter of fact. I can just put this over here, no problem. Let's back this up. Let's put this over here. Let's put that knife right here. Oof. I can't wait, baby. Shoot! I can't wait. I'm about to cut this up. Here we go. New York strip. New York strip. I'm getting my ass rained on. Yes, yes. Here we go. Farm Kitty, April, Baby Sancho, Jason Kane, all the super channels today. Who else did I miss? Joe Waters. Oh, by the way, we also had a new member that sent a super chat. Thank you so much. 2011. That's how I remember him, 2011. Shout out to 2011. That drink us up. Okay. Oh my Lord. That is insane. This is insane. Garrison Brothers. I always forget how you taste like. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Expensive, expensive. Let's cut this up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have the fattiest part. This is the fattiest part so far. I'm gonna have the fattiest part. Look at this. Oh, here we go. My Lord. You're my. You know what that piece reminds me of? Have you ever been to the movie theaters? You get a bunch of popcorn. And then you ask the guy, hey man, where's the butter? He goes over there. So you go over there and you put a bunch of butter on your popcorn. That piece with the fat was like that. Let's try out this piece. We get some of that blood. Let's try this piece out. Here we go. New York strip, New York strip. Try this out. Oh my Lord. No, man. Oh, Okay, I gotta have one. Oh, I gotta have one more piece. I gotta have one more piece. Those grill lines, I don't like grill lines because it gives it a bitterness to the meat, but it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at the other side. Little bit of pepper of the seasoning on here. Man, this is insane. Impeccable, baby. Impeccable. Impeccable. Before I have this last bite, this is gonna be the last bite. Please, no more super chats on the stream. We have done an amazing stream. So far, what an amazing stream this has been. On a Saturday, I can't complain. I can't complain. During the weekdays, we make a ton of money on super chats and appreciation. The biggest super chat stream this week was $400 basically. And then we had back-to-back days of almost $200 on the weekdays, Monday through Fridays. Monday through Fridays are huge, but Saturdays, I have to thank all of you. Thank you, everybody. All of you, every day. When you guys send appreciation on Saturday, thank you so much. No more super chats, please, on this moment. If I get a huge $100 super chat, oh my Lord, we might just keep on going. But the point of the matter is, I'm probably not going to show you the final. I'm not going to toss my salad in front of you. Here we go, let's drink it up. Oh, that is insane. Okay, let's try this out. That piece of meat, beautiful. By the way, my Hurricanes, wait a minute. Let me try this out. I'm going to put my Hurricanes down on TV. Shout out to the Miami Hurricanes. They're going to win the college. Miami Hurricanes are going to win the college. Yes, they're going to win the college national title. Yes. Oh, my own. Oh, man. That's so good. Ah. Oh, my. You can't beat that. New York strip. Shout out to BYU. They just beat. I had 4 teams today. BYU just beat. They just beat UCF. Currently, Vanderbilt is covering Texas Longhorns. Alabama's lost. I mean, Alabama, they killed the other team. So, out of 4 teams that I had today, 3 of them won. Here we go. Let's drink this up. We're going to end the stream. Okay, here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh, man, that's goddamn good. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas. If you like Texas, you'll love Texas whiskey. And this is Lady Bird. Lady Bird. Look at the purple. Purple, if you guys don't know. Purple is royalty, okay? Purple is royalty. That's why I like the color purple. I like the color purple. Also, we also drank Joseph Magnus. Joseph Magnus, one of my top 10 favorite bourbon whiskeys in the world. We had it on the stream. We also had Buffalo Trace, but I don't have standard Buffalo Trace unless I have a cocktail. Store pick. Ooh, store pick. Very grapey this one. One of my favorites. Hidden gem, pure Kentucky. Hidden gem, pure Kentucky, okay? Pure Kentucky. Hey, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream like this. It's so good. Oh, I don't even know what side to put it. They're both, oh. I'm just going to put it like this. I'd rather not have grill lines. But grill lines make everything look good. But the grill lines, I'm going to say this, grill lines on a New York strip. Here we go. Look at this. Beautiful. This is what I'm going to eat. This is going to be what I'm going to eat today. I'm going to eat these other ones for tomorrow. I'm going to give my dog a little bit of it. Oof. Anyways, my salad is officially ready for me. And I'm going to say this for all of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We had Who Dat in the stream that stopped by. I hope Who Dat, if you're rewatching this one, hopefully I inspire you to get yourself the New York strips. Make sure to put butter at the end, okay? USDA choice, a little bit of butter at the end. It helps out a lot, okay? Also, for all of you that are new, Keisha, great to see Keisha in the chat room. Keisha, member, Matt. I see you, Matt. I see you. Also, we did have a couple other people comment down below. I see you, chat room. But I will tell you, you gotta have that membership. If you have that membership, I see you more. Earlier on the stream, we did amazing stuff. We did a good array of different moving of the barbecue. I hope you guys really enjoy that one. All of you watching, okay? All of you watching, get your membership if you haven't. Wait till the next stream to get your membership. Ash, I see Ash in the channel without a membership. Get your membership the next stream tomorrow if you haven't on the live stream. Huge shout outs to April. Huge shout outs to April. Huge shout outs to Farm Kitty. Baby Sansmo. Baby Sansmo. He gave out a little bit of appreciation on the stream. And he gave somebody, he gave Stephanie a membership. Hope to see a lot of those members show up because there's a lot of people that don't. They're scared to comment. Nobody's going to hurt you out here. We good as positive stream. Joe Waters. Huge shout outs to Joe Waters. Huge shout outs to all of you that have sent super chats on the stream. Farm Kitty, April, Jason Kane, shout outs to Jason Kane. And also, I'm going to say this, okay? Tomorrow. It depends on my mood. Okay, it depends on my, I'm going to say this. Gentlemen, let's say it's like this. Gentlemen, if I make $1,000 today, what I'm going to do today, whatever I'm going to do tonight, if I make $1,000, we're going to do brisket tomorrow, okay, on the stream. We're going to do brisket tomorrow on the stream. If I decide not to do what I'm going to do, play whatever I'm going to play, we're going to do a different kind of stream tomorrow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got to eat. You guys are amazing. Let me drink the rest of the Garrison Brothers. Oh, man. Shout out to all of you. Huge shout out. Oof, we got a super chat. Cornish box. Too long. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up, brother. Save or send a bottle. Gotta try. Cornish box. You can only come to America to get this. Okay, this is the American dream. This is very beautiful and very nice, very expensive. Out of both of these, which one I don't know. They're both good. Different occasion. If I'm smoking up a cigar, I'll have this one. If I'm smoking a cigar, I'll have this one. It's really hard. These are the two expensive bottles. Anyways, the point of the matter is, shout out to the USA. Cornish Box, thank you so much, Cornish Box, for the $2 appreciation. On this stream, we didn't get to $100 on this stream like we usually do, but it's Saturday, so I really appreciate all of you that really got us close to $100 on the Super Chats. Thank you so much, and appreciation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Huge shout outs to Be Young. I see you, Be Young. Okay, so everybody, Cornish Buys, everybody, I gotta eat. I gotta watch the Hurricanes. National title goes to the Hurricanes. Miami Hurricanes are gonna win the college football national title. I already said it. I've told the guys this, and I'm gonna be watching them playing against their rivals, FSU. Shout out to Miami Hurricanes, and for all of you watching, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I see you. For all of you watching, you shout out to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Space Force. Bounties over there in the moon. Shout out to the Space Force, and shout out to Crypto XRP. Yes, they're using XRP over there on the moon, but you don't know this, do you? You don't. Bitcoin. Shout out to Bitcoin Crypto. Yes. They're also using, the Space Force is using a little bit of crypto. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. If you haven't voted, go vote. You're an American. Be an American. Go vote. Go out of your way. Drive to the voting station and go vote. Your vote counts. Make sure to vote. And for all of you watching, shout out to the USA. I am in the U.S. Yes, I'm in the USA. I am in Miami. I am in Florida. You guys are amazing. And for all of you watching, you know what? We should put this over here. Boom. You guys are amazing. I'll see you all soon on the next one. Officially. Oh, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. This is amazing. Farm Kitty, thank you so much. I'll see you all on the next one. Reaper's officially. Oh, by the way, Kinders. We use Kinders on the stream. Shout out to Kinders. Yes. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I'm officially. Oh, by the way, Pure Kentucky. Gem. Get this. If you find this, get it. It's not going to taste like your regular bourbon. It's going to have a twist to it. And that's the best part about hunting for whiskey. You want something different, this is something different. I have a bunch of these bottles. I think I have a whole box. I have a whole box of Pure Kentucky because I know, in fact, that there's people out there that don't know. And personally, if you can't find store picks, you gotta find yourself a good whiskey, and that's over there is a good whiskey. This might cost $200. This might cost $300. At the end of the day, you want something different. Pure Kentucky, pure Kentucky. I love this. If you're a cigar smoker, you're really gonna like this. Don't drop eyes on that one. As a matter of fact, I haven't ever dropped eyes on that one. Drinking a Glencairn, and for all of you watching, you know what? You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We officially sign out. I'll see you all tomorrow, Sunday. Today, what day is today? Ripper Coo! You know what time it is? It is 7/16. Today's date is almost the end of the month. We got a couple days left to end the month. I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow, Sunday. Am I going to do a brisket? Am I do something? Am I going to do Thanksgiving early? I want to do a turkey. Tomorrow. We officially sign out, but tomorrow. I think I want to do a big old